new materials so that people like Professor Lee, they can go, oh, here's this material, we can design a new circuit board. Okay, so we are the ones that make these novel materials and tell them, okay, you can make this, you can use this for your circuits. So we have a lot of experimentalists. So here's making new thin films, some nanostructures. Like I said, I have ultra fast optics. And there is just some very fundamental research into quantum transport. So there's some qubits and things like the quantum computing. So we're doing very fundamental research. For theoretical physics, well, this is just figuring out what the experimentalists did. But we also have things astronomy, okay? So there is people working on the modeling behind black holes and analyzing things from from these new things. I think Katie will talk about this, but the important bit is here the online applications to NSYSU. It's these dates, and yeah, I look forward to welcoming everybody here. This is the website of the physics building. The physics website, you can find a lot more information, and yeah, there are monkeys on campus, and they are, well, interesting. Okay, well, thank you,
Yeah.
and yeah, now it's over to Shanti.
Thank you, Professor Reichel. Yeah. So our next speaker is Professor Hong. Yeah, Professor Hong, the stage is yours. Thank you, Professor Reichel.
Thank you. Thanks. So let's see.
Yes, we can
Can you
see your.
see?
Yeah. Yes, we
Okay.
can see your sharing. Yes.
So how about now? Still?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I guess I have about 7 minutes. So I'll make it quick. So I'm Shanting Hong, and my background is physical chemistry, and now my research is mainly you can say in the intersection of physics and life science. I don't know if this can be okay. So yeah. So what I do in my group is to develop one of the direction is to develop genetically encodable fluorescent tags. So for example, the fluorescent protein engineering, we take some fluorescent proteins and then make them better with different optical properties. And now my focus is in these reversibly photo-switchable fluorescent proteins. So that can be used for super resolution microscopy or so-called nanoscopy. Yeah. So these are relatively rare species and also more difficult to get. So in order to do that, to engineer better fluorescent proteins, we need to have some kind of selection methods or platforms. So another direction in my lab is cell sorting platforms. So we had the fluorescence lifetime droplet sorter. So we make droplets and then enclose the cells inside, and then we detect their photophysical property and decide to select the ones that we want. So and we are able to select from mostly non-fluorescent cells and then enrich them into the fluorescent ones. And another platform I'm working on is the addressable light trigger microarray for the cells sorting. So we want to make arrays so then we can sort cells that if we have certain properties that requires a longer observation time, like photo switching. So we need a platform that's allow us to do that. Like the droplet system is fast. It can be used for maybe brighter fluorescent proteins or choose different color, but it's too fast for long time incubation and observation. So for this, we can also use it in addition to protein engineering, we can use it to also screen the drug resistance of the cells or do many other applications. And then another direction is to do the biosensing. So we use high electron mobility transistor to make a biosensing chip. So we combine the semiconductor and make some surface modifications. So we combine that together with biomedical sensing. So we are able to sense the clinical samples here. So with with this healthy person, there is no response, but with the patient that has cancer, then we are able to find it. So another way to do the sensing is use metal enhanced fluorescence. We want to improve the fluorescence detection, make a better, more sensitive detection. So this is a current project that we are working on. So my lab, we have I have two international students. One is in the graduate school doing the PhD. Another one is in his sophomore. So the second year undergrad. And because my research is more it involved a lot of different fields. So I also welcome students from different background. So in addition to apply for the physics department, if you are from different background, you could also consider our there's an international PhD program for science in National Science and University. So it's the same training. You will get the same training as a regular PhD program in different department. So yeah, as you can see, the educational objective is to cultivate global vision and ability to innovate and do independent research. So this is pretty much the same as other PhD program. And yeah, you will get the same professional training. And in this program, you can choose advisors from physics group, from chemistry, from mathematics, synchrotron radiation and neutron beam application group, and biomedical science and medical science and technology group, and biological science group. Okay, so as you can see, you can take core courses from many different departments in this program. So if you are interested in interdisciplinary training, you are welcome to apply for this IPPS program. So if you just Google NSISU IPPS, you will be able to find their website. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. I think my time is up. So I think this is all my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Hon. Yeah, our last but not the least, Katie from International Office.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
Professor
good
Hon.
evening.
Yeah, let Professor
Okay, let
Hong
me
to stop. Yeah, stop sharing first. Actually, Professor Hong, you can stop sharing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it stopping now, or
No,
because
it's still there. It's still there.
again
Tim, are you able to stop it for him? For those, you guys can do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Done. Okay.
Okay.
Katie. So now it's your turn now. Yes.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Yes.
Okay, can you see my screen, a full screen now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Katie from the Office of International Affairs at National Sun Yat-sen University. So, after our professor's introduction, then next I will be introducing some general information and also admission information about our university for you. Yeah, so as Professor Reiko already mentioned that our university has a beach on campus. Yeah, because yes, you can see from the photo, our campus is uniquely situated between a mountain and sea, so we get to enjoy a very beautiful campus environment. Yeah. So the city we're located in is Kaohsiung, and Professor Reiko also mentioned about this. Kaohsiung is the third largest city in Taiwan, and it is a very beautiful modern city. As our campus is located in Kaohsiung City, you can easily move around with the public transportation. I also mention a little bit about the weather because the weather here in southern Taiwan is usually very nice. Most of the time it's sunny, and the average temperature here is around 27 to 30 Celsius degree. The weather here is almost sunny, like most of the time it's sunny compared to northern part of Taiwan. Yeah, but we do have typhoons sometimes, and it sometimes occur in summer. Okay, so next, our university is a research-oriented university and one of the top 5 universities in Taiwan. In the latest ranking of the QS World Universities, our university is ranked among the top 500 universities in the world. And we have 10 colleges, including engineering, medicine, science, marine sciences, management, social sciences, and so on. And our faculty and students continue to achieve excellent research output in these academic fields. Currently, we have around 10,000 students, and around 60 Indian students. And our university's research excellence is also recognized in the essential science indicators as we have scientific papers ranking in the top 1% by citations per 10 disciplines, including engineering, material science, chemistry, clinical medicine, and so on. So, and in the 2024 QS World University Rankings by subjects, our university has 16 subjects recognized in the ranking list, including electrical and electronic engineering, physics and astronomy, material sciences, chemistry, and so on. Yes. Okay, here are the graduate programs our university offers. Our College of Science offers programs in chemistry, physics, and so on. And our College of Engineering offers programs in electrical engineering, telecommunication engineering, materials and optoelectronics science, IC design, and so on. I also would like to mention our international PhD program for science, as Professor Hong just mentioned as well. So if you are looking for a PhD program in any of these 6 academic fields, like physics, chemistry, mathematics, you can consider apply for this international PhD program and choose an academic field you will like to specialize in from one of these 6 fields. And so if you apply for this program, you will look for an advisor from one of these 6 academic fields. For example, if you choose to specialize in physics, then you will look for an advisor from our Department of Physics. And most importantly, by applying for this international PhD program in science, you can apply for our government scholarship, that is Taiwan scholarship, without submitting any Chinese proficiency certificate. So I will provide more information about this later. Okay, so in addition to our College of Science and Engineering, we also have College of Medicine, Marine Sciences, Management, Social Sciences, and so on. So because today I know most of the audiences are from the backgrounds in science or engineering, so I'm not going into details here for these colleges. But please feel free to contact me if you would like to know more information about these colleges, and I will share my email address later. Okay, so next I will introduce our scholarship programs. So I believe this information is very important for you all. The first table shows the scholarship program our university offers. For the students that receive our scholarship, for example, master students get a tuition waiver for a maximum of 2 years, and doctoral students also get a tuition waiver and a monthly stipend of Taiwanese dollar 50,000. Some doctoral students also receive dormitory fee waiver. So in addition to this scholarship, most of our faculty also offer stipends to their graduate students who work as TA or RA. Yeah, as Professor Reiko also mentioned, that he will also offer some stipends. In addition, okay, you can also try to apply for a Taiwan scholarship that is offered by our government. For example, the MOE Taiwan scholarship offers both tuition waiver and monthly stipends, so it's a pretty good deal. Students who apply for our electric power or telecommunication engineering program or our international PhD program can apply for the MOE Taiwan scholarship without Chinese proficiency certificates. Yeah, as I mentioned before, as our international PhD program for science includes 6 academic belts, 6 academic groups. If you are interested in any of these 6 belts, you can apply for this program, international PhD program. Then you can apply for the Taiwan scholarship without submitting any Chinese proficiency certificates. Okay. So next, for housing on our campus, we offer twin rooms and quad rooms in our dormitories. Students that stay in our dorms can use the shared kitchens to cook for their meals. Okay, so here are some photos to give you a few glimpses of our student life. As our campus is right next to the ocean, our students have many opportunities to do water sports. Some students also enjoy exercising in a gym on campus or joining our international dragon boat team. We also have an international and Indian student community on our campus. A few weeks ago, my colleague just helped our Indian students to hold a Diwali event on campus. Next, I would like to summarize the reasons you should consider pursuing your degree at NSYSU. First, from the point of academic excellence, our university is a top 5 university in Taiwan with high quality teaching and research facilities. We offer scholarship for outstanding students, and with our campus location in southern Taiwan, our students get to enjoy nice weather and affordable living cost. Plus, our beautiful campus is close to both nature and city center, which is an environment that helps facilitate a work-life balance for your study, research, and other activities. Okay. In addition, after graduation, our students also have opportunities to stay and work here in the local companies and industry in Taiwan. For instance, we have some outstanding alumni from India that are now working in local semiconductor and telecom industry, like Dr. Amit and Uday. They graduated from our international PhD program in science and master's program in electrical engineering, respectively. I'm happy they enjoy their work life in Taiwan now. Okay, so here is the application timeline for our degree programs. For fall admission, application is opened during January 15th to March 15th every year. So if you would like to apply for fall admission in 2025 next year, you can now start to prepare for your the admission requirements and the necessary application documents of the programs you would like to apply for. And you will need to submit your application by March 15th, 2025 if you plan to get admitted for our fall admission in 2025. Yes. Okay. So here is the end of my presentation, and this is my email address. So if you have any question, please let us know later in the Q&A session, or please feel free to send me emails, and I will be happy to assist with your questions. Thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you on our campus.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. On time, very good. Time control, very good. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, guys, and actually we are good. So it's almost 1 hour. So we're gonna to take like a 15 minutes of it's 10 minutes of the Q&A. I think we have pretty much that we have asked the questions. in the chat already. You guys can read if you have any more question. Firdaus or Mega, who will be the one who asked the questions? The professor.
I can take the questions, ma'am. But right
Okay.
now, ma'am, professors have answered almost all the questions, ma'am, in
Yeah,
the
so
chat.
no, just ask one question, then talk in person, okay? Yeah. People like,
One student is asking about the internship, so that we have not answered. We can cover.
oh, Professor Lee, Professor Hong, and Professor Raiko, do you have the TEP internship?
So, well, I can all of us can apply for it, but like Katie mentioned, I have my own funds and I can pay internship with my own funds. So, the answer to that is you need to find a professor that wants to be your supervisor, and that's true for masters and PhD and even internships. So you just need to contact the professor and convince them that you are worth their time via an interview.
See,
So I can tell you every professor will want to interview you because if we take you on, all of it, we agree to give our time to training you. So we want to make sure that yeah,
I think
it's okay.
my can I say something? My
Mhm.
suggestion to all the professor is if they're going to take the internship students, they want to make sure they are going to go for further study. They are not going there just have in Taiwan have fun. You have to make sure that identify the people who want to have fun in Taiwan and people who want to have the further study in Taiwan. That is a fundamental, thing that you really have to distinguish. Yeah. Some of them, they just want to have the Taiwan experience in their CV and then just have fun in Taiwan. Make sure don't waste your energy and your life in those kind of people. Okay, so I want to make sure that interview is important and what is the motivation they want to take the internship, because that you are going to take your time to train them and just ask some question and what they want to do. And yeah, so and all the student, if you want for the internship in Taiwan, they have the team just send a TEP application link for them, that they have about 200 programs, more than 200 programs in Taiwan. They are providing the TEP a scholarship, which is $500 per month for 3 months to 6 months. So you can apply for that. Yeah, but I would strongly, if you're going to apply for the internship, make sure that you are already have the intention that you want to, take the you want to go for further study. Yes, because that the professor, they have to spend their time. All the professor are very, very, very busy, even don't have time for their wife. So if you think you want their time out from their wife, I'm the professor's wife, but make sure that you deserve it. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. So next question, go ahead.
One student is asking that why should we select NSYSU over Indian colleges?
Very simple. Question. This one I can answer you very simply. If you want to tape out, if you're IC design, you want to make a tape out in India, it might cost you $100,000, and you have to pay by yourself. Maybe, we don't know. But in Taiwan, it's free, and actually it's much shorter. Can shorten your research time, because that simply they have the ecosystem to support your research, and they have the best equipment to verify your theoretical idea. Save your time and save your energy. That is why. Next, sorry, Professor, because we only had 10 minutes. If I say something wrong, please raise your hand and say, Huilin, you are wrong.
No, very correct, very correct.
Okay, good. Okay, so next, why Taiwan? You have to understand that Taiwan actually, NSYC will provide much better training for you. Taiwan, 75%, let me say that again, 75% of the electrical or electronic product either made or assembly by the Taiwanese company, right? So you will have the real, industry experience, because Taiwan actually have a very most of the university have strong link with the industry. So the real training for your job perspective is much better. Yeah. And if you ask me one more, why Taiwan?
Yeah, like I said, if you graduate from a Taiwanese university in electrical engineering or physics, it's very easy to find a job in the semiconductor industry because they have more they have more jobs. But if you graduate from an Indian university, the Taiwan semiconductor companies will probably won't look at you.
Yes, really.
Because
That is,
they also like are worried that when you come here, if you graduate from India and then you come to Taiwan, you might not like Taiwan culture, okay? Whereas if you've already done the spent like three or 4 years in Taiwan, you know what you're staying for, okay? You know what it's like to live in Taiwan. It's not the same as India. And because there's always this culture shock and people are worried if you come to Taiwan straight from India, are you just going to quit because of the culture shock?
so, okay, one more question. Go ahead. So right now, you guys know why not India, even the IT cannot get a job. Because simply in this point of time, India's industry are not able to observe all of the talent graduate, even from the top university. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Question is, what is the total cost of doing PhD from NSYCU or from Taiwan?
It depends. If you are very good, it's free. If you are very bad, that means, I mean, you pay by yourself. That means living cost 3.5 lakh. I mean, living cost about 4 lakh, and tuition is about 4 lakh. 8 lakh, 8 lakh. I mean, in Indian rupees, it's 8 lakh Indian. So that one Taiwan dollar is 2.5 rupees. 1 lakh, sorry, that is the Indian, unit. That 1 lakh is 100,000 US dollar. I mean, 100,000, 10万, 10万 is 1 lakh. So it's 8 lakh rupees max. Okay, next. But majority of the time, if you're a PhD student, 80% of chance you can get the free, I mean, education, as long as you are performing at least 12 hours in your lab. That's a requirement.
Yeah, and the other thing I want to mention is you also need to respect all the other lab mates. So I know that this semester there was a student who was good at physics, but he was treating the other lab mates very badly. So he was just kicked out. Okay, basically they stopped his stipend and were told you have to pay for yourself fully, and this guy you just couldn't. So just be aware that if you come here, you are expected to treat other students with a lot of respect. Okay, just
Okay, so now not only your capability, but your attitude have to be right too. Yes? Okay, next, go ahead.
How much time it takes to complete the PhD?
3 to 8 years.
yeah.
Next,
How much time for masters?
Well, master's is 2 years. The
no,
PhD graduate.
Raiko,
Yeah,
1.5 year to 4 years for master.
okay.
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 Yes. So it depends on the. So if you say 2 years, they're going to record it. And Professor Raiko said 2 years. No, we are just making 1.5 to 4 years. If you are, I mean, still like Professor have give the criteria, right? In order to graduate, so you need to have published. By the way, Professor Hong and Professor Raiko give the very clear criteria for in order to graduate, you need to complete this. Set up the rules, no negotiation. It's very, and you give them option. Either you publish two, I mean, paper, I mean, advanced paper and this and that. So give the criteria. So otherwise, people can negotiate with you, and you're going to spend time with negotiate with your student, not with your wife at dinner. So don't do that to your wife. Okay. Yes. Okay. Next.
Yeah.
Uh, how much the visa can be extended after doing masters if I want to work in Taiwan?
What does that mean?
So this is a brand new policy, whereas if you graduate from Taiwan, I think they give you 6 months extension to find a job. I'm not sure, but it's a very new policy. It started March 2024.
Yes, I think they are gonna, I mean, 6 months, I can tell you, 97% of the student, foreign student, they got job within 6 months. So the 6 months is good enough. And if
And
you are really good, Taiwan, I mean, semiconductor observe everybody.
yeah, I just want to say, I know other master students, they already have the job offer from the semiconductor companies and they haven't graduated.
Yes,
Okay? They know the salary they're getting and they don't even need to, it's like they already have the job offer.
yes. So I don't want to say that even monkey and donkey get a job in semiconductor in Taiwan. Seriously. Yes. Go ahead. What
Uh,
else?
yeah, how much salary can I expect after completing my PhD from Taiwan?
Professor Lee, do you want to take that questions? What is
For
the PhD
PhD,
student? PhD, yes.
okay, in our department, we have a very clear, specific criteria. That means it's counted the point of the paper. So, for example, the long term, the long papers in IEEE, it takes 10 points. So if you reach all the required points, then you can graduate. So usually it's about one long paper and a journal paper and one a short journal paper is
The question he has is, what is the salary that PhD student can get? Salary, it
the
means that
what?
after graduate in the industry.
Okay, in the industry, what they
Yes.
can get in industry?
Salary,
Uh,
salary. How much money? How much money?
okay, okay. For PhD, I'm not sure, but for master students, is the law is the requirement. It's about 40K to 50K US dollar, and I believe that PhD student will be higher.
So you can see that 50,000 US dollar, I mean, including the, at least, I mean, that's including the, what is that, the bonus. And your PhD, you are
It,
more than that.
uh, for PhD, I believe that will be higher
Yes, yes,
for the
yes,
first year. Yeah.
yes. The starting salary for PhD will be higher than the master. That's that. So the benchmark, we don't know what is the PhD will get, but the benchmark for the master, you said 40 to 50,000 US dollar. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Next and the last.
Uh,
Yes.
can I do my master's after from Taiwan after completing my bachelor's from India, and how much will it cost?
I don't want to answer this question. Delete this student and mark these students. We have answered the question and he still asked the question. Mark the student's name and make sure that we don't take these students.
No, no, for master's he's asking.
It's the same thing. We have said, nah, in the
8 lakhs per year.
next.
I think done. We have done with all the questions.
See, student, you guys have to remember whatever you are asking, and everybody, that we have record of everybody doing the question. Don't ask a stupid question. If you want to really enhance yourself, higher your chance to get the better job in the future. Make sure in any occasion, behave properly, behave sincerely. If you ask a very stupid question and Professor Raiko see, oh, that student last time in that webinar asked such a stupid question, for sure he's going to delete your email, yes? Professor Raiko, please do that, yes?
Yeah, no, I won't even look at it.
Okay, I mean, we are trying, let me say that again. The reason that we are having this webinar is we want the student to have the opportunity to export the information, which that's going to help them to enhance their career path to the higher level, okay? And you make sure, I mean, and this is the platform for the professor to come to give their, what they are doing, attract more talented student who want to work hard. Yeah. So today our webinar is very successful. Yes. Thank you very much, Professor. And then
Thank you.
it still have 350 students here. Don't know what they want, but good. Everybody, if you have more questions, you guys can write to Katie And then make sure when you are writing to the professor, ask the professor, make sure that you tell the student and you tell the professor what you want to study and what you have done so far. Give your mark sheet and give your CV. Yeah, these 4 things, make sure you put it in your email. Then professor will look at your email and reply. Yes? Okay. Hey, Professor Lee, Professor Huang, and Professor Raiko and Katie, thank you so much. And
Thank you.
see you next time. Okay,
Okay, bye-bye.
拜拜。谢谢，谢谢，教授，谢谢。
Professor, thank you 哦，谢谢各位教授，谢谢老师，Thank you
OK，
professors，谢
教授，谢
谢
谢。
慧玲姐，谢谢，
Yeah，Professor Raiko，thank you，bye。
拜拜。
拜。